How is everyone doing? Hope everybody's doing great. So I see Lady Crochet, May, Aggie.
If you're out walking daily and you're not seeing
Lorraine, Deborah, Wendell, which is Sue. Um, let's see. Patty, Tina, Sherry. And if you're further up, guys, please say hello again. Got my homemade lemonade today. And I have some flavored water. Because this is the only bottle I have left. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Cindy. And Jen. How are you all doing? Ms. Monica. Oh my goodness. Oof. I hope everybody had a good day today. Hello, Barb. Let's see. Hello, Robin. Hello, hello. Give Ron a hug for us, Robin. Krista, hello. MG57, hello. Angela, hello. Bernice. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Debbie, hello. Rebecca, hello. Let's see, Barb, Bernice. Hello, Tracy. Hello, my friend from Australia. Karen. Tina, I'm doing really good. Christy Twisty. Hello, hello. Watching you and also got watch. Thank you so much, Christy. I really appreciate that. Let's see. I'm working on Bruce's blanket, so I'll mostly be lurking. That's fine, Carmen. I'm just glad that you're here. And thank you for taking over when Lorraine had to leave yesterday, Carmen. Marcelina, hello, hello. Marcelina, do you have the kids this weekend? I should say your nephews. Let's see. Everyone's everyone's saying hello to everybody. Only one, Oliver. All right, Oliver, this is for you, buddy. Be good. I hope you enjoy yourself, Oliver. So, I have a Christmas gift that never got put together. Okay? Never got put together. And it's one of the little banana tree things. And it's made out of nice wood. Even come with a little screwdriver, believe it or not. The little screws. And our little pendulum. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, Sue, Marcelina. We have Colby Gremlin this weekend. All right, Colby, mind your grandma. We'll take away your yarn. Let's see. Hello, Lady Crochet. I'm glad that there's only 2 screws. Because it'll make it easy to put this together. Let's see. Hello, Ellen. My Uncle Russ has spoken. Oh. Oliver, I really hope you get in the hang of knitting. That would be wonderful to get you into knitting, because if you really do get into knitting with 2 sticks, I have a present for you. Let's see. Hello, Teresa. And Kelly, hello. Boy, this is just not going in there this screw's not going in here too well. Let's see. Hello, Gail. Hello. Is Matt or Rebecca? Gail, I've not seen them, but it doesn't mean that they're not here. They could have come in and I not saw them. Hello, Christina. Almost need an electric screwdriver for this. Hello, Doggy Life. Oh, darn, I was thinking it was Deborah. 33 thummies. Awesome. And we've got 50 people in here. Russ loves getting thumbs. I do. It makes my day. Okay. That's as far as I'm going to be able to get that until I have an electric screwdriver. Thanks for the membership. Doggy, it could have been anybody, because we gave, oh, maybe I have the wrong screw. I do. I've got the wrong screw, I think. Maybe that's why it won't go in. Yep, wrong screw. Okay, half asleep. Okay, Doggy, if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. That's okay. I gave a thumb up on my phone already. Thank you, Christina. Amelia, hello. So the short one. Maybe this will work better. You think? Let's see. How was your Sue? My day was really good. Debbie, it's just a way for people to help support my channel. there was people that couldn't, when they would give a small amount, people were making fun of them, and I wasn't going to have that. So I created memberships. It's just 99 cents, and it's just to help me cover shipping cost. And when I buy yarn for charities and give a Boggy Creek, um, oh, there's another one too. The servicemen and women. Um, if someone's in need, I send them yarn to. Matter of fact, I've got to. So I have to get a lot of yarn around for when we meet on Sunday, because the lady asked me, because they're making hats, scarves, and mittens for children, and she wanted to know if I was going to donate again this year, and of course I will. So I got to get some yarn ready and boxed up. And there we go. We are together. Let's see. Kimberly, hello. I got to go back up. Hello, Helen. So, Debbie, that pretty much is basically it. It's just a way for people that can donate to the channel. You can also donate through PayPal to the channel. It just basically helps me to get yarn for charities and to mail out yarn for Boggy Creek, because I'll be doing that here shortly. Let's see. I said hello to Helen. I said hello to Kimberly. I'm doing great, Kimberly. Patty's making jalapeno poppers. Let's see. I bought the lemon Oreos today. They are really good. Yeah, Barb, they really are good. Let's see. Does it give subscribers? Debbie, no. Because here's the thing. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how little money you have. My videos will always be free. Nobody's going to be excluded from my channel just because you can't pay a monthly fee. So all of my videos will remain free. That goes for when I start my Come Learn With Me series back up. All of those videos will be free. Every live I do, every video I record, yarn hauls, special guest, that my videos will remain free. And like I said, the 99 cents just goes to help the channel. Just being 100% honest and transparent. I love you guys, whether you support the channel or not, but my content will always be free for you. Nobody will be excluded. Let's see. Linda, my knee is doing great. I go back to work on Monday. Maria, hello. Let's see. Was that a whole pound of Rebecca? I don't think so. How many ounces? This is old. Look at the tape. That's how old this skein of yarn is. It's cotton and it's Premier Home cotton when they used to actually have the skeins instead of just the cones. Trying to see how many ounces this is. So this is 14 ounces, but I don't think it's going to hold it. You really got to scrunch it down. Nope, won't hold. Does it give subscriber? Okay, let's see. Will it hold? Oh, I'll send one my way, please. Let's see. Hi, Russ. Okay, I read that. Rebecca, hello. Okay, let's see. Linda. Moonlight Crochet, hello. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Green looks... thank you, Debbie. My friend got her TV today, and her neighbor hooked her up to his cable. Now she can stay on her sofa and rest without being bored. It makes me so happy. Helen, that was a great thing that you did, Helen. Hello, Kristen. I'm going to have to try those lemon Oreos. Oh, Barb, you're going to love those lemon Oreos. Hello, Mimi. Let's see. Good evening. Let's see. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for me tonight? Let's see. What do you enjoy the most at your job? Being able to meet deadlines, because there's a lot of times we don't meet deadlines, not because we don't try. It's just either the equipment's not working right, I don't have enough people, um, the plastic that we're trying to use is no good, but we have to make it work because it's all we got. So it makes me work to the end goal of getting product out the door on time because that's my job. I'm a supervisor. So that is my job to make sure we get as much as we can ready to go out the door. And when I can walk out of there and lock up the building for the night, I want to be able to know my team did everything possible to get production out the door. So, I'm 30 crocheter is with steel hook and crochet thread and making a bookmark. Awesome. Sorry if I'm missing anyone coming in. Let's see. When you make a blanket, do you like 3-weight, 4-weight? I like 2-weight and 3-weight if I'm making a blanket. Sometimes I'll do 4. Let's see. Not a question, but a suggestion. When you're gluing the yarn, use clothespins to hold them while it dries. Oh, I don't mind holding them, Tina, but that's a good idea. Yes, and that is a good idea. Let's see. I was working on my first wearable, but had to stop because of hand cramping. Maria, that happens to a lot of us. You're not the only one. So we know when you say hand cramps, we know what you're talking about. Do you have any more books you can share with us? Barb, I've got a lot of books. Not so much crochet as knitting, but I can share some more books with you guys. Let's see. Oh, somebody said something and I missed it. Um, Lisa, hello. The other Lisa, hello. I use a four-way. Um, how are you doing? Patty, that's still in timeout because I'm going to have to take a look at it in depth. I, I've got things that I've got to get done. So I laid up in my chair for 3 months. Actually, a little over 3 months. And I couldn't do much of nothing. So now that I can do something, I'm trying to get things done. I'm trying to get my I need to get my corner desk put together and put into place. I need to get boxes of yarn toted up and stored away. I've got empty boxes that need broke down. So I've been working on all of that all day long. And right in about 11, oh, excuse me, about 11:30, it's like, oh man, I got to get a shower. I've been working all day. Plus I made dinner for me and Kevin, which was really good. So I took my shower and I only had 10 minutes after my shower to get these two computers going. Let's see. Got yarn for Happy Mail, so I'm making a poncho. Very good, Manuela. I have timeouts too. Mm, see, Christina says, nice to see you. Russ, how do you cast off feather and fan so you get the scalloped edges? Um, you want to cast off in pattern, if that makes sense. Um, so you need to follow the same pattern because if you just cast off normal, it's going to be kind of wonky. So anytime that you have a edge that is pronounced, you always want to cast off in pattern. Um, let's see. I okay, got yarn. Okay, my mom has some older crochet hooks booklets that she is going to give me. I cannot wait to see what she has. Sherry, cherish them, especially the books and the booklets, because I wish I saved. You know, when you used to go to Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, when you used to go to the stores, right? They used to have free patterns. If you buy the yarn, you got a free pattern. But they didn't. It didn't matter. You could go in there and just take them. They really wasn't policing it. I wish I would have saved all of those free pad. You know, those little pads that they had in front of the yarn, because there was some really really good patterns, and they were free. So cherish what your mom gives you, or your grandmother, or your aunt, your uncle or grandpa. Let's see. Hello, Ray. Hello, Rachel. Hello, hello. Is spring in here? I worked on an assembly line for a few years. The airbags that go in car. Awesome, Debbie. Mm. Kitties are awesome. They get spoiled as rotten as can be. Been working on crocheting towel toppers. Spring is not here right now. She just got home. The slacker? How dare she? See, oh yes, Russ, I am. I think some of them were my maternal. That's awesome, Sherry. That is awesome. Does anyone have a lamp that they like to use when working on a graph pattern? Rather it be a table lamp or a floor lamp. So I like this lamp. I got it from Timu, but make sure if you order from Timu, make sure it says local warehouse. So that way it comes from the warehouse here in the United States. You're not waiting for it to ship and you get it much faster. Um, Robin, I only got about 5 hours of sleep last night, but I laid back down around 12:30 for a couple hours. Um, so yeah. Uh, Press, what type of products does your Helen? We manufacture plastic products for RVs, mobile homes, modular homes, um, and we're putting in three. They're putting in three new lines right now, and we're going to be doing floating boat docks. We're supposed to be doing kayaks. Um, oh, there's something else that we're going to be doing. So I'm anxious for that to start actually because it's new machines that I have never run. The 21 years that I've been there, I've ran similar machines, but nothing like these. So, and we'll be doing the oars and the paddles and stuff like that. I'm sure we'll be doing seats. Um, and our company also makes Kong coolers, Kong coolers. They're similar to Yeti and they're really nice. We are allowed to buy one a year at half price. That's company wide. I wish they would do more things along that line. Because there's a lot of people that want kayaks. There's a lot of people that want the chairs that we manufacture. Um, and there's things that we actually manufacture that you can use in your house. So we used to do candy bowls um, out of food grade plastic. And let me tell you, they make great mixing bowls. They're like deep and round because that's for manufacture. It's people that manufacture candy, so they need the big bowls, and they're food grade. So I got several of those. Um, I got uh, a plastic shoe mat. So we make a lot of stuff. Does anyone use a chunky yarn to make hand knitted blankets? I can't stand that thick stuff. Uh, Repetitive motion, and lots of us got. Uh, it is repetitive. So, like Debbie was saying, it is very um, repetitive. It's the same motion over and over and over. Doesn't matter where you're at in the plant. The same. So what I try and do on my shift is I try and rotate my crew. So not only does that give me um, extra help when I need it, but it also keeps people from being burnt out doing the same job over and over and over. And if somebody is sick or is on vacation, everybody will know every job. So I can okay, I can shut this line down tonight because I really need this over here to run. So I can do that. I can move them. Uh, that's just that's just what I do. And my boss says that's a great idea, but I don't see any other shift doing that. It's all right by me. I do it to help myself because if I need this oven to run, but the person's on vacation or called off, and I have to have it run, how am I supposed to run it? I can't. So let's see here. I bought a dual pack of small tabletop gooseneck lamps. I love. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about buying another one of these because it gives off a lot of light, and I can turn the light different ways. So let's see here. So as you can see, I can turn it kind of like yellow. A darker yellow, and then it goes back to white, a white light. And it does have a brightness. You can turn the brightness down. So I really like this lamp. And it wasn't that expensive. Mm. Okay, does anyone use the trick? Okay, let's see. Welcome in, everybody. Sue, I've done a few. I bought a dual pack. Okay, I'm sorry you didn't get a lot of sleep last night. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Um, Manufacturing like that is the backbone of this country. I am so happy you're part of the solution. Well, try to be. I just hope we don't lose so much business that they have to downsize. I normally eat once a day, but today I ate 3 times. Oh, Lorraine, I'm sure it is nerves. I think it's good to move people around so not bored, doing the same thing. I just finished one of my grandson. He picked the yarn. He picked the light blue, I think. They are fun to make. I would rotate every 20 minutes. Music would play a short tune and we would rotate. That's exactly how I did my crew. Everyone knew how to do all tasks and it makes it great. Are your daughter and granddaughter feeling better today? Very true, Sue. Sounds like you'd have some good advice for my production guy. He inherited the job when his son left before we started a merger with another welding company. Well, I've got 21 years in manufacturing. Actually, more than that. About 30 years in manufacturing. Mm. Oh my gosh, Brian, where in the heck have you been? You didn't even answer my emails. Oh, I'm so distraught. I hope you're okay, Brian, and I hope there's nothing major wrong. But it's good to see you in here. Oh, that's a great question. Uh-huh. I'm purchasing, and he's driving me bananas. Uh, well, if I can help in any way, I'll do my best. Let's see. Yarn works. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Sue Ann, hello, hello. Hi, Mama. Let's see. So, Brian, are you going to go to the Herrschners warehouse sale? We would get a bonus when we made our quote. We used to get bonuses, but they took that away from us. Mm, mm. Let's see. Come on, Mama. Hi, sweetheart. This is Sweet Pea. She is grandma to everybody. She wanted to come up here and get her lovin's. Ain't that right, big girl? So me and Kevin was talking more about the um, to the warehouse sale. We cannot go on the first day, um, which is Wednesday, but we are going to go Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, as long as I can get the time off from work. So when I go back to work next week, I'm going to talk to my boss about getting the 3 days off that I need, uh, so we can start booking things, because we actually are talking about taking the ferry boat over. So we go a little ways up in Michigan, and then we put the car on the ferry, and there's all kinds of, they got a full restaurant, they have a gift shop, and it's a 4 hour boat ride over to Wisconsin. And then when we get to Wisconsin, we unload and drive to our hotel. Oh, Brian. The chat just went crazy. Uh, okay, where did everybody? Oh, I lost it. No. Okay, sorry. I was house sitting and I grabbed the wrong phone, the one with no SIM card for my flight out west. 45 days of lurking. Oh, Brian, I am so sorry. But are you going to go to the warehouse sale? So we're going to be there the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. And we're going to come home on Sunday. And right now we're trying to figure out, do we want to. So to take the ferry over and back is $600. Yes, that's a lot of money, but we don't have to worry about traffic because we're going to have to be going through Chicago and a couple of other big cities, plus the highways. And the way people drive, it scares me. And then there's a $20 toll on one of the roads. So, but um, those are the days, if I get approved for vacation, those are the days that will be gone. Or those are the days that will be there. Let's see. Let's see, Russ. What? about using the rubber fingertips when you're using the glue. Do you know what? Yes, Tina, I know what you mean. There isn't really that much glue because I usually let it dry so it's hard on the outside, and then I just slowly pinch it. And then when it starts getting tacky, I stop until it until it gets hard. Then I squeeze it a little bit more, and then eventually, it's totally hard. Um, I hope you feel better soon, Aggie. Prayers for Aggie. Oh, I didn't know Aggie was. Let's see, sweetheart and I are alike. We are both grandma to everybody. Russ, you need to be a spokesperson for Herrschners Yarn as much as you talk about it. Well, I would love to be their spokesperson, but it is what it is. I think they want somebody like Mikey the Crochet Crowd, Marley Bird, Creative Grandma. That that's I believe that's who they're really looking for to be their spokesperson. And I get it. I totally do. Um, because they all are designers. So they not only know the yarn, but they also design. So from a business standpoint, if I had the budget, I would do the same thing because you want to make sure your yarn or your company is being promoted. And all three of them do a fantastic job. I would love to see Craig get more involved with a yarn company himself because he does an amazing job. But my thing is, it would be nice somebody could be the actual spokesperson for Herrschners, but let me be the yarn ambassador. Let me be, the person that buys the yarn, talks about the yarn, and let the other person be the spokesperson. They can design something and, create something but anyhow, that's just my 2 cents. Um, let's see. Thank you, everyone. Oh, that must have sucked not having a phone. Um, let's see. Good night, Monica. Thank you for coming. Have a beautiful night and a beautiful day tomorrow. Uh, in town, speed is only 25. The winter, you are driving on ice and a deer walk out. Yeah, you're toast. Mm, my meds are starting to work. Okay, Lisa, if you gotta go, you gotta go, darling. You have a beautiful night and a wonderful day tomorrow. When, where do you, Brian? We're gonna be at Herrschner's on the 12th and the 13th and the 14th. Um, and time is not set yet. I haven't definitively said, okay, at 10 or 11 o'clock, I'm going to be at Herrschner's. I've not set any of that yet. Yeah, Bernice, it's unusual for her to be held like this. Very unusual. Um, but this is my sweet pea. That's her name, Sweet Pea. Her name's Sweet Pea. But we call her Mama and we call her Grandma. She'll come to it all. Um, hello, Ellen. Hello, hello. Hi, sweetheart. Do we gotta put medicine in your ears again, babe girl? Daddy gotta put medicine in your ears. Do you need medicine in your ears again? Would you like to go see the doctor again? She's like, no, Dad, just put the drops in. I don't like the doctor. He always gives me a shot. Mm. But I would like to, I'm letting people know the days that I'll be at Herrschners. Time has not been set yet. Um, but I will not give out my hotel. I will not give out what city my hotel will be in. That I'm keeping private, just for my own privacy. Um, if we want to meet somewhere for dinner or lunch, or if you want to meet at Herrschner's at a certain time, email me. We'll talk about it. But as far as where I'm staying, I'm going to keep that to myself. There will be a few people that know, but other than that, no. Uh, Vicky wasn't in here tonight, was she? That's too far for me to go to Herrschner's. Hello, the Darth Mom. Okay, Lisa. You have a great night, darling. Debbie, sometimes she gets ear mites. We got some medicine from the doctor, and every now and then she gets ear mites. Sweet Pea has a song named after her. You got a song, Mama? Um, oh, you just want your lovin's tonight, don't you, big girl? Yeah. 38 minutes to Herrschner's. Oh, that's not bad, Brian. So if you wanted, we could uh, go to lunch or go to dinner or brunch. Hi, Mama. You went down, sweetheart? You went down? Oh, she's gonna lay down. Okay, then. I guess I'll just rub her from here. So if we take the ferry over, it's a 4-hour ferry ride. And then it's like a 2-hour drive from where we get dropped off from the ferry. No, no, sweetheart. No, no. Um, to the hotel. Um, but it's more expensive, but you're not having to worry about traffic. You're not having to worry about people merging. You're not having to worry about people racing because they're behind or they're late or they're trying to get somewhere, or trying to do something. That's what scares me. So, yes, the ferry is cost more, but and Kevin could actually relax himself. They up on the very top deck, they have a full restaurant, and then on one of the decks, they actually have a full size bar and coffee house together. So Kevin could have a drink, and I could have a latte. Yeah, sweetheart. Daddy knows. The meet and greet has not been finalized yet. And as far as the Herrschner thing goes, I'm just telling people the days that I'm going to be there. And if you guys want to come shop yarn with me, um, maybe get ideas from me about certain yarns, I'm going to be there. And I let Herrschners know that I could have a group of people shopping with me, but I've not heard back from them. Hello, Shell. Let's see. Okay, honey, you got to go down for now. Okay, let's see. Teresa, I would very much enjoy meeting you and Kevin. I know some good restaurants near Herrschners. Awesome, Teresa. And that's the kind of thing um, that I would let people know. It's like what I've never been to the warehouse sale. This will be the very first time I've been to their warehouse sale. I've always done their warehouse sale online. So, um, yeah, newbie. Well, online I've always shopped their warehouse sale. That's usually when I use my free shipping code for the year because that's usually when I buy a lot of yarn. So I would love Sue. So it's 5.5 hour if we drive from our house to Herrschners. It's 5.5 hours. Um, but if we take the boat, um, we drive like maybe an hour or so. But back roads, not highways, so to say. There might be a highway or two here and there, but nonetheless, up to Ludington, we're going to get on the boat, put the boat in the belly, and then go up to where whatever we want to do. We can even we can even rent a stateroom and have our own little cabin for 4 hours. But I want to see. Yeah, it's oh. Helen, thank you for the memberships, darling, and thank you for the $2. Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That goes a long way. Tina, the date is June 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. I don't know if they're open on Sunday. I don't think they're open on Sunday. Um, so, Robbie and Cheryl and Deborah, is there any Afghan yarn on sale? I'm going for 3 weight yarn for baby. So you're wanting a DK weight yarn. BJ, Bonnie, Michelle, and Bev, Angela, Awesome Elvin, and Lisa was gifted a membership. It's like going to Disneyland. Mimi, yes, it will be. So not only will I have their storefront, but they open up a little bit of the past the storefront into the warehouse, and I guess they set up. According to the email I got from Herrschners, they extend out into their warehouse a little ways, and I guess they have tables set up or something with yarn. How big the space is, I don't know. Brian, how big is the space beyond their storefront? Brian's been there, so he would know. Um, my experience is all yarn is on sale. 2 weight 3. Yeah, so warehouse sale, it's pretty much things all across the board. Um, and let's see, maybe 40 by 80 sometimes. Okay, that's pretty decent. 40 foot by 80 foot space. That's pretty decent. Make sure to get your button that says I went to Herrschners and they survived. Now look, okay, let me just set the record straight, okay? Now when I go to Herrschners and buy my yarn, if they are closed for a couple of days after, it has nothing to do with my yarn purchase. Just making that clear. I have nothing to do with that. Mhm. You're full. It'd be nice if so their DK cast offs, it'd be nice if they actually had those restocked. I do not need any DK. I found 3 totes full of DK cast offs and a couple of big bags of DK cast offs. So I didn't realize I had um, that much. Uh, let's see. And Herrschner survived. We are talking about Russ here. They got a VIP badge with your name on it. How nice would that be? I'm gonna start saving money now so I can get some good deals. Um, Tina, if you're gonna be buying online, I would suggest to get the membership for the year of $25 because you'll get 10% off of everything that you ordered, and that includes sale prices and clearance. And you can, if you get the membership in time, um, and it's a large order, you can use your free shipping code. The free shipping code they give you is good for one time throughout the year. Um, let's see. DK cast-offs are $5 a bag currently at Herrschners. Uh, are they actually? I don't need any. Seriously, I've got, unless there's a color they have that I don't have. Are you going to see what are Helen DK cast-offs? There's no, you don't get a band, but they're roughly about 309 yards, and it's a 3 weight yarn, and it's either like the end of a color run or they filled all the bands that they needed, so they have all this yarn left over. So they put it in 309 yard skeins, and you get three. So that's 900 yards of yarn for $5, and it's 100% acrylic. It's very soft, and the colors are decent. Um, how many in the chat are going to see Russ at Herrschners? Hmm. Let's see. Kevin's mom is going to get to know the FedEx and mail. Well, actually, I'm going to find out if I can take my shipping cube for my USPS postage. And if I can do that, if I'm allowed to take my meter and set it for Wisconsin postal address, I will just ship all the boxes to the post office here in town. And then when we get back, we'll just go to the post office and pick everything up in Kevin's truck because there's going to be a lot of boxes. Let's see. I can't afford it right now. I wish I could. Sue, I'm going to try and go. Um, Lorraine, if it would help any, you could always have your hubby come up and drop you off, and you can just go with us. Um, or if you drive a car, you can put it in the garage while we're gone. So if that helps any, it's just an idea I'm throwing out there. Um, the dates are June 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, I believe. Um, I would love to, but I cannot afford that boat ride. Well, May, the only reason why it's so expensive is because we're taking the car. To take the car is $100, and it's $79 per person. And then we added the 5% on for cancellation in case something happens. We can move the date without them taking a fortune. Um, but that's an 8-hour drive for me. I do have a lot of yarn right now. Online shopping. I can't see that it's that. Indiana. I would if the time works out. Hello, Jet. Hello. Um, Pie. I am so sorry. I cannot remember what we agreed that I would use as your name. I am so sorry. Soon as you said Herrschners, my ears perked up. What's this? Is this their big? So, Jet, they're having their warehouse sale in June, and if I can get cleared from work to go, um, me and Kevin are gonna go. Okay, Russ. But the way hubby talked tonight, he is coming with me. That's fine. That's totally fine. I am disabled, so I would need my car. Yeah. So if it's just you, May, it would be $79 plus $99 for the car one way. Oh, Rachel, you gifted 10 memberships, Pia. Okay, thank you, Pia. So Roxanne was gifted, Zola was gifted, Agnes. Um, oh, I'm in Idaho. Isn't too far unless someone wants to swing by and grab me. See, Agnes, Deborah was gifted, Tiffany was gifted, Jane was gifted, Carly, Joni, Michelle, Bonnie. They were all gifted. Thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Oh, that was sweet to gift those. Um, so I'm excited to go. I am excited. Oh, Leslie, thank you so much. Oh, Leslie gifted a membership. Oh, and Pia got it. Yes. How awesome was that? Leslie, thank you so much. Thank you. Dang, where's this info posted or is it a secret site? No, Jet. If you Google Herrschners Warehouse Sale 2025, it all comes up. You can also email Herrschners directly at Herrschners and ask them. You can call Herrschners on the telephone and ask them. I think you will love your experience. So, me and Kevin went to Herrschners once before, but it wasn't during the warehouse sale because they said that they had a like three equal to three football fields of crafts at your fingertips. I thought you got to go through the warehouse like a store. That wasn't the case. When I got there, I was kind of bummed. Me and Kevin's like, okay, this is like the size. Their storefront is like the size of a small house. So they have a little bit of everything in the storefront. Cake decorating, plastic canvas, material, sewing stuff, and all models and puzzles. And but anyhow, they had all of this in this little area. I don't get me wrong, I did buy stuff. Um, it mostly was the Afghan yarn. Uh, and it was okay. But if you wanted something that wasn't in the store, you had to tell the workers behind the register, hey, I want this. And they either called somebody to have it brought up or they went out and got it and brought it back. So, but on the other hand, they had really, really good deals in the store. So when you actually go to the store, things are a lot cheaper than online. Just let you guys know that. What they have in the store is cheaper. And they have an array of yarn. When me and Kevin went, I don't think they had the worsted eight collection yet, or it just come out. So it wasn't this great big huge, the specs and the gradient and 60 some colors. They didn't have all that. Um, where's the CEO this evening? Joanne, is she over there sleeping? No, Mama's over there. Rudy's up there. Sometimes she sleeps up. Sometimes she sleeps up there. Okay. Oh, okay. Her and Junior's been after a mouse out in the kitchen. So I think they're out there waiting for the mouse to show up. Um, Rachel, thank you for your gifted memberships. Mm. Oh wait, is this in Wisconsin? That's what I'm seeing from last year. Yes, Jet. It's Stephen Point, Wisconsin. Thanks for coming, everyone. Yeah, we got 87 people in here with 71 thumbs up. How awesome is that? I missed the CEO too. I don't. I know she's out there because I physically don't see her. So I'm guessing her and Junior, because Junior's not sleeping either. So my guess is they're out there waiting for the mouse. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hello, Gail. Hello, hello. Mm. I'm a member too now. Thank you, Lady Crochet. I appreciate that. All the memberships go a long way, guys. Okay, so. Oh, I was looking up Herrschners, wasn't I? Okay. So the retail store for Herrschners is 2800 Hoover Road, Stevens Point, Wisconsin, 54481. And you can email the store at HERRETAILSTORE They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, and Sunday, 11 to 4. Mark your calendars. Make plans now to attend this year's supersized annual Herrschner's warehouse sale. Over 15,000 square feet of craft products on sale with savings up to 80% off. Mark your calendar now and watch this space for more announcements. Let's see. Every item from our catalog and website is available for purchase at the retail store. Lady Crochet, you gifted a membership. Thank you so much. And it went to Valerie or Marie. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Russ, do you have Cash App? Uh, Joanne, no, I do not have Cash App. Um, let's see. Let's see. I hope you and Kevin sometime in the future can come to Norway. You will probably love the yarn and craft shops here. Pia, I would love to come to Norway, but Kevin won't get on an airplane. I don't like airplane. I only flew once in my entire life, and that was because my sister was having um, emergency heart surgery. So um, they needed somebody to watch the kids. So I had to take an emergency flight up here, and that was a mess in itself. So I get there and to buy my ticket, they're like, we don't have emergency flights. We don't do emergency. It's like, come on. Yes, you do. You got emergency flights. And I said, I really need on this plane. My sister's having emergency heart surgery and I need to get there. And I was having trouble with her. And so I went to the customer service counter and it's like, look, I need an emergency flight. I got to get on a plane. No help either. So I had a friend at the time that worked for Delta Airlines. And I called him and it's like, look, I'm trying to get an emergency flight. I need to go from Memphis to Fort Wayne. And they're telling me that they don't do emergency flights. He goes, yes, we do. We do them every day. I'm just telling you what they told me. That's the only reason why I'm calling you. And so he did something on the computer because he was at work. So he punched something up on the computer and he said, write this code down and give him. This is before cell phones. So he's like, write this down, write the code down, go back to the service counter and give him this code. So I went back to the service counter and I told the lady, I said, well, as I walked up there, she's like, sir, I've already told you we don't have emergency flights. And I said, I just got off the phone with corporate and they told me to give you that code. And she looks at me and she goes, I don't know who you knew at corporate, but this is ridiculous. And she picked it up and she typed it in. And she says, that's going to be $800. And that's a steal because usually an emergency flight is $2,300. You told me you don't do emergency flights. Just give me your $800. So I paid my $800, got on the flight, and left. That was way before 9/11. Things were much better at the airport that way. Hello, Sifting Soil. Hello, hello, darling. I'm so glad to see you in here. Love helping out. Well, Lady Crochet, you surely did. And you also gave me a super chat. So thank you so much. That is amazing. Thank you so much. That that helped. All this stuff helps, guys. Thank you. Everyone's saying thank you. And we're saying hi to Sifting Soil. One of these days I'll remember her name. Let's see. I can't sue. I'm from the Netherlands. mm. Mm. So now I was talking about Herrschners, wasn't I? When ain't I talking about Herrschners? I'm always talking about Herrschners. Okay, so every item from our catalog and website is available for purchase at the retail store. If you don't see it, we will find it. Our friendly staff is ready to help you with your next project. We also offer classes, make it and take it sessions, and open knitting crocheting nights. Happy crafting. Wonder if they're going to have the crochet and knitting nights during their warehouse sale. How cool would that be to stop in on a knitting or crochet night? To receive weekly updates on retail store specials, click the email preference link, enter your email address, select the checkbox, and click the submit button. We will keep you informed on all the great products and offers available. Wow. They even have a flyer. Take 20% off your total fabric by the yard purchase of $75 or more. So if you got $75 in fabric by the yard, they're going to take 20% off. They have fabric scrap bags for $5 or starting at $5. They have quilting notions, some kind of 220 yard spools of thread. They carry a variety of batting, Luna Loft, Poly Blend, Hobbs Heirloom. Let's see, select fabric panels, um, sample spree, finished quilts for sale. So I even have quilts for sale. This is, I'm guessing, that's a picture of the warehouse sale from in the past. And that's what I remember their store like. So their store pretty much stayed the same. And this is some of the fabrics that they got. by the yard. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Month. Okay. April, May, June. April, May, June. May, June. Okay, what do they got? So, the week of the sale, Friday, June 13th, 3 to 5. Join us every other week to learn how to crochet, get help with a pattern, or just hang out with some fun crocheters. Every other Friday from 2 to 4, we will have one of our employees ready to help or work alongside you. Um, let one of our associates know you'd like to sign up. It's $12 per session. Huh. I would love their open crochet. How awesome would that be? Okay. So that might be something that we do. So if Lorraine and her husband go with me and Kevin, me and Lorraine can go to the crochet class. Kevin and her husband can do whatever they want to do. They can go sightseeing, go to the bar, whatever. Me and Lorraine's gonna go crochet. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Hello, Vicky. Hello. Not very well. I am scared of what the summer will be. What's going on, Tina? Oh, Michelle, I hate to hear that you a blanket. Hello, hello. Well, hello, Michelle. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing okay. Sounds Lorraine's like sounds like a plan. They can wood. They can go to a woodwork. They can go to Lowe's, Menards, wherever. Have at it. But me and Lorraine, we're gonna go talk yarn and crochet. uh, let's see. I know 100 in April is ridiculously hot. Oh, Sue's coming too. Well, come on, Sue. Let's get together. Reserving my power. I'll check back. Are you out of power, Michelle? You're making me very jealous. I'm sorry, Diane. I don't mean to be. It's already 100 degrees here for us. Oh, Tina, I am so sorry. I'd be crying at 100. As much as I love listening to you and reading what others write, I need. Okay, May, thank you for being here as long as you have been. I really appreciate it. You have an awesome night. Have a beautiful day tomorrow, okay? Hmm. Yeah, Michelle, I am so sorry. So sorry, darling. Me and Kevin was out of power for just a day. Well, he was gone, so I was out of power for a day. Do you take cheese home? Teresa, that's a possibility because Kevin loves the cheese curds. Um, Good night, Bernice. Thank you for being here, darling. Have a wonderful night and have a beautiful day tomorrow. Okay, let's see. What is the temperature in Wisconsin in June? Oh, that I don't know. If Brian was, I don't. If Brian's in here, he might be able to tell us because he lives in Wisconsin. Um, Good night, Bernice. It should be nice 70s and to 80s, I think. I would love to have the Afghan yarn from Herrschners, but can't get my hands on it. Well, Lady Crochet, I could send you some. Um, I can tell you, I can tell you how much it cost and add shipping on. Let's see. Good night, Bernice. Have a great day tomorrow. That's good. Thank you. Uh, okay. I think I'm. I think I'm caught up. But let's see. I believe there's a cheese factory. Let's see. Let's see. There's one in Fremont, Wisconsin, Rudolph, Wisconsin, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Let's see. Union Char. That's in Fremont. Let's see. That's in Rudolph. Mars Cheese is in Kenosha. Bass Lake Cheese Factory. That's in Somerset, Wisconsin. The Variety of Cheese. That is in Teresa. Um, Hennings. That is in Kiel, Wisconsin. Uh, Wilson, Wisconsin. Um, D. Depre, Wisconsin. Monticello, Wisconsin. Oregon, Wisconsin. Belgium. Arena. Monroe. Berlin. Shawano. Chilton. Plain, Wisconsin. Cuba City. Sheboygan Falls, Wisconsin. There's a lot of cheese shops. Monroe, Durand, Marion, Darlington, Mason, La Crosse, Milwaukee, Monroe, Wisconsin Dells, Watertown, Wisconsin Dells, South Wayne, Wisconsin, Judah. Let's see. Hello, nothing but blessings. Mhm. Yes, Felt, I think, is the name. Russ, that's sweet of you, but shipping is too much to keep it and make something special. Let's see. Yes. Also, there is the Point Brewery. Uh, when will you find out from work? Um, Sue, I'm hoping sometime next week because I want to make reservations. I want to, if we're taking the ferry over, I want to book the ride over and back, so we buy our tickets. and get it squared away because we have to be at Ludington to catch 9 a.m. to get over. And I think the return boat comes back, leaves at Wisconsin at 2. And you're crossing a time zone. So I think Wisconsin's an hour behind us. So at 2 o'clock, leaving at 2 o'clock, Wisconsin is 3 o'clock here, and it's a 4 hour ride. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. Okay. Where is. Okay. Where is Stevens Point? Oh, there it is. Okay, where did. Oh, I just lost it. Okay, let's see. Also, there's the Point Brewery, Russ. When you. Well, okay, I said that. Heading out. Okay, Leslie. Day 2 of new glasses. I'm tired. Okay, Leslie, you have a beautiful night. A wonderful day tomorrow. Let's show Russ some love. Okay, keep me posted. Sue, what state are you in? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Good night. All right, Leslie, you have a wonderful night. Have a beautiful day tomorrow. Western Massachusetts. So let's see. Ooh, Sue. You're in Massachusetts. How far are you from Maine? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here on Earth. because Webb's is in Maine, and that's another place I would love to go visit. Is the Webb's? We gotta make some of these yarn things happen. Tina is 50 miles from Maine. Let's see. Webb's America. Oh, and if you guys like Webb's, if you buy 4, you get 1 free. And they're having a 55% up to 55% off closeout yarns. Um, and if you spend $60, you get 20% off your order. And if you spend 120, you get 25% off your order. Plus, I'm 3 hours from Maine. It's better than 17. Okay. What on earth was that? Okay. King Cole. They got some new King Cole yarn. I see. We will have to try to meet up at Hampton Beach. Let's see. Okay, let's try that. But you don't give me your address. It used to tell you their address to Webb's, their actual physical address. But now it don't. Our brands: knitting, crochet, weaving, spinning, learning, sign in, wish list, and my library. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is. If you plan on going to Maine, let me know. It looks like I am 6 hours from Herrschners. Yeah, Barb, we're 5.5. So you're about as far away as we are. Webb's retail store. Okay, 75 Service Center Road, Northampton, Maine is the address. But Webb's has a nice little storefront. Don't know how big it is. I've never been there. Oh, wow. And if we have six or more people in the group and we contact store manager with as much advance notice as possible and let her know when we're coming, they will give us a goodie bag when we get there. How awesome is that? Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Hello, Denise, and good morning to you. So that might be a road trip for next year. Trying to think. Trying to think. Well, it don't look like I'm going to make 80 people, or I don't think I'm going to make 100 thumbs tonight, guys. We got 80. Let's see. What day do you plan on going to Herrschners in that 4 day stay? Uh, so it's actually 3 day stay because we're going to come home Sunday. Um, my plan will probably be go. I'll probably go every day just to look around. Now, the guys don't have to come with. If Lorraine and her husband come with us, the guys don't have to come with us. Um, but I would love to go every day just to walk around, just to get out and see people. And maybe there's something that we didn't see the first time around that we see this, the second or the third day. And maybe they'll put different things out. I don't know. But that's why I want to go every day because you don't know. Maybe they're going to have us, hey, we're going to have a special sale today on this particular yarn. Maybe it's a yarn they want to get rid of. So during the warehouse sale on a certain day, it's like, okay, we're going to clearance this out. Maybe we're going to make it 80% off that day. It might be a yarn I want. It might not be a yarn I want, but that's okay. But it's something I didn't see. I don't know anything about the warehouse sale. This is my first time going. I always order their warehouse sale yarn offline. Is there a rule of thumb? Buttons on sweaters should match the. No, Tina. Use whatever buttons you think is right for the sweater. I love toggles. Some people cringe at toggles. I get it. But I'd rather have toggles. They're much easier to work with. You don't have to worry about the buttonhole. You just sew it on. Um, let's see. Hello, Deb. I am just woke up an hour or so ago and was watching videos and saw you were up. So well, thank you, Deb. I really appreciate that. Is there okay? Oh, I thought you were gonna say they will give us lunch. No, but if you stay at the right hotel, you can get a free hot breakfast to start your day. And then it's, if you want lunch, so be it. Or if you want to wait till dinner, so be it. But there's other thing, it's not like we're going to be at Herrschners all day long. Okay. The first day or two, we probably will be there a couple, 3 hours, I'm guessing. I want to take my time and, if the guys get bored, if Lorraine and her husband go with us and the guys get bored, leave. When we're done, we'll call you. Come pick us up. So, I'm not. My main focus is yarn. Maybe there's other yarn shops close by, like a mom and pop shop. Maybe there's you know, it might be an hour away or whatever, but let's go check it out. There's 1,000 cheese factories. Let's go check some out. There's nothing saying that we have to just stay at the hotel in Herrschners. We have 4 days, well, 3 days. So we'll get there um, Thursday afternoon, either by car or by boat. Either way, it's going to be, when we get there, it should be check in time for the hotel. So that will be nice. Um, we could get situated in our hotel room, and we might not even make it to Herrschner's that first night on the 12th. We might not be able to go until the 13th and the 14th. It just all depends on timing, how tired we are, what we want to do. Maybe when we get there, with it being so late, maybe the four of us, that's if her, Lorraine and her husband go, maybe we just want to go to dinner. Forgo Herrschners. The hotel that me and Kevin will be at, um, we have a hot tub in our room. So, yes, we paid extra for it. Um, but there's a pool there at the hotel. They have a weight room there at the hotel. They have they have all kinds of things just at the hotel. Um, maybe the guys might want to go see something, you know. But me, if Lorraine and her husband do go, we're not going to be at Herrschner's from the time they open to the time they close. Yeah, do we want to go? Yeah, we want to go, but we won't be there all day. And who's to say when we get up Saturday, we might not even want to go back to Herrschner's. But there's always that opportunity. Maybe we want to go check out some other things. I am not a person that sits down and does an itinerary. At this time, we're doing this, and we're going to be there for this long. Then we're going to be here at this time, and we're going to do this. Don't do that to my vacation. The plan is we're going to Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Somewhere around Stevens Point, we'll get a hotel. As far as that goes, that's the only plan I have. I am all about fly by the seat of my pants when I'm on vacation. Don't give me an itinerary, because now you're taking my fun out of my vacation. Because now I'm on a timeline. I have to do this and that and this and this, and it's all timed. Don't do that to me. Because when we get to Herrschners, we might shock ourselves and we might be there 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. But don't put us on a timeline. If you want to go do something, go do it. We'll call you if we need you. If Russ's credit card don't go through, I'm calling Kevin. Oh my gosh, I am sorry, guys. I got on a tangent. We have to get shirts printed up, Midnight Yarn Crew, and I'll wear matching shirts at Herrschners. That's an idea too, because we could have little Lorraine make us shirts. Uh, we can send her our size and send her the money, and she can make us shirts that say, It's Raining Yarn. Maybe on the front it can say It's Raining Yarn with the YouTube channel, and then on the back have the Midnight Yarn Crew. I don't know, but that's something maybe we can give it to give her some ideas and kind of like let her play it out, you know, on the computer. But that's a good idea, Sue. I have it pink and medium pink. Same in purple and mint green. I want to put yellow flowers on it. Well, go for it, Tina. I think the yellow flowers would go good with either one. You can put yellow flowers on both colors. Let's see. Ooh, I do got 93 thummies. Thank you. Let's see. I know I missed a lot. Okay, let's see. Need 20 thumbs. Sue, good idea. Hello, Hexen. I'm showing we are 89 thumbs. Okay, I see 91. Teresa, I'm actually 2.5 hours from. Have been there many times, and I always come home with a car full. I have who lives in Stevens Point. My family tells shouldn't go visit because I have too much. Well, Teresa, you know the dates that we're going to be there. Tentatively right now. You know, we can, as the time gets closer, there might be more people to join. Let's see. I'm going to the Best Western. Then they have the best breakfast ever. Best Western does. Wisconsin has lots of things to see and do. Exactly, Denise. So, me and Kevin's getting haircuts, I believe, tomorrow. Eat at Goo. I have you run. Oh, thank you, Robin. Let's see. What date is this again? I'll fly in for that. Joanne, it's June 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, I think. I could be wrong on that last date, but me and Kevin will be there the 12th, 13th, and the 14th. We're going to come home on the 15th. Oh, Russ, who you kidding? It's like a casino for gamblers. You'll be yarn shopping every day. Kristen, that's my intention of going. Okay, I'm staying there. Is there a casino nearby? Sue, that I don't know. Yes, I don't want to plan every minute. No, don't do that to my vacation. Just we're gonna have more in one day, okay? And I'm a big person. I can compromise. It's like, okay, you wanted to do that. We didn't make it today. You know, let's fit it in for tomorrow. Do we want to go when first thing in the morning? Do we want to go in the afternoon? You want to go in the middle because it's a two-way street, you know? Yeah. I want to go yarn shopping. If Kevin don't want to yarn shop, that's fine. Drop me off, let me shop. I'm going to have my 400-pound cart. It holds 400 pounds. So I'm going to have that with me to put all of my stuff in it. I actually have another cart. So I have two carts. So if Lorraine goes, I can loan her my cart. And we both can have a cart. Um, let's see. An umbrella drawn in a granny pattern. Oh, that'd be good, Hexen. I wish I could join you. Um, I'll I will be so jealous. I don't want to plan every minute. Let's see, that sounds great. Hello, Catherine. Hello, hello. Popping back in. Did someone say yes, Michelle. Okay. We're planning on going to the Herrschners warehouse sale in June. Um, Me and Kevin, as long as I can get off from work the 11th and the 12th and the 16th, we're going to go. I'm waiting to hear back from the boat company to see if they give a discount for a round trip. So maybe it might only be $500 instead of six. Um, so I'm waiting to hear back from them in the next couple of days. See, I'm looking at things now. I don't want to wait till the last minute. Um, and I also have my email off to Herrschners. I'm waiting to hear back from them. But I'm just letting everybody know that I'm going to be yarn shopping at Herrschner's warehouse sale the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. Let's see. I am in northern Minnesota. Wish I was closer. Oh, Tippy is sponsoring my trip. As long as Dennis leaves me his debit, we are all good to go. Ship that many pounds home. So that's the other one that I'm waiting to hear back from. So if I can take my postage meter and put where I'm going to be at in Stevens, the zip code for Stevens Point, if they will allow me to take my metered there, I can ship up to 15 pounds of yarn at a time home. So that will be cheaper than going to UPS or the USPS because I get a discount because I um, got the contract with the USPS postal service. So I get a discount. Uh, so sometimes, well, I shouldn't say sometimes. So it's better for people to buy from me direct through PayPal than Etsy because I can give you that special shipping rate. Uh, uh, oh, did Matt come in? Hey, Matt. Were you tripping off? Oh, we're gonna go to Herrschner's warehouse sale in June. As long as I can get the days off from work, then me and Kevin is gonna start booking hotels, and we're trying to see. if we want to take the boat over to save us a 4 hour drive. Because if we take the boat over, then we only have to drive for 2 hours instead of 5.5. But I'm trying to wait for the boat company to email me back to see if they have a round trip rate. But nonetheless, we still might just pull the trigger on the $600 and take the boat over. Because that way Kevin can enjoy himself and he's not so stressed out. Let's see. Let's see. I love that Tippy is sponsoring trips. Well, Tippy's going to pay for mine and Kevin's. That's the only two she's paying for. Yep, I need 5 thumbs. I have salmon treats to sway Tippy. And Matt's telling everybody hello. Let's see. Hello, Eric. Did I miss Eric? Yep, there we go. Uh, Sorry, everybody. Hello, Julie. Made your live. Yes, you did, darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Need 4 more thumbs. Oh, need 2 thumbs. Need 2 thumbs. Did your son get the baby things? Helen, no. So the first box of baby stuff, I think, is just gone. And that makes me irritated. Um, but I've got a second box being put together, and I'll ship that off here in a little, probably next couple of weeks. Time for rest. Okay, Jen, you have a good night. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. You have a beautiful night and a wonderful day tomorrow. Let's see. Good night, Sherry. Yeah, I won't be on much longer because we're past our 2 hours. Hello, Deborah. Hello, hello. Would do it that way. Less stress is best. Exactly, Matt. And I'm waiting. Oh, I hit 100. And Matt, I'm also waiting to hear back from my postage meter. I know when I got it, there's a way that I can take it with me to different places, but I have to know how to change my zip code. I have to know how to do that. So I'm waiting to hear back from the postage meter place so I can change, so I can take my postage meter with me to Herrschners. So that way, when we get done shopping, I can come back to the hotel room, pack up my yarn, put my postage on it, and then just drop it off at the post office there in Wisconsin and have it go to my P.O. box here. Um, was Rebecca's gifts in the first one? Yes. There was a lot of good gifts in that first box. I'm so mad. Russ wanted to let you know my cats are loving Spoonful Deluxe. That's awesome, Teresa. You might want to see if your cats like it. Oh, I'm sure they will because it's like the same stuff in the tube, but only on a little plastic spoon. Hello, Jen. Hello, hello. Mhm. So Russ is really excited. I think I'm more excited than Kevin. You think you will buy more than will fit in your car? So I have a. So we're going to take the Equinox. It's brand new. It had 4 miles on it when I bought it, so it's brand new. Um, so we're going to take it, but with luggage and everything, I'm limited on. If I can't take my postage meter, I'm going to be kind of limited on how much I can buy. But if I can take my postage meter, it's unlimited to what I can buy. And I would really, really, really love to buy enough yarn for the Boggy Creek blankets. So that's 150,000 yards of yarn I need to purchase. So getting it at their warehouse sale, I think would be the cheapest route to do that. Let's see. Um, Happy to see you. Let's see. Was Kingsley born on January 30th? 30th, I believe. Are you going to have a car when you go? Yes, ma'am. So the ferry, that's one reason why it's $600 round trip. Uh, but we drive up and we drive the car onto the ferry and they will lock it into place. And then me and Kevin is free to roam the ship. On the very top deck, they have a full restaurant with beautiful views. They also have a bar slash coffee house. It's a full size bar with a full size coffee house together. That's on the ship. They have different games. They have bingo. They have all kinds of things. And if you wanted, um, you can even rent a stateroom. So if me and Kevin wanted to, maybe we wanted to relax and not roam, we could rent a stateroom. I think it's like $60, and it's our own cabin room, and that's ours for 4 hours. But I would like to walk around, see things, um, and we're gonna be on Lake Michigan, so that is like huge. I mean, huge. So we're probably gonna be like looking out on the water, and you're not gonna see nothing but water. It's kind of like a small ocean. It's okay. Let's see. I missed something. Are you okay? Um, Hi, Lorraine. Happy to see you. Let's see. It's all good. You just need a couple of shoe boxes. I'm gonna need more than a couple of shoe boxes. Uh, they just stink, right? Um, Russ, what brand T-shirt are you wearing? Um, it is from King Size. It's a brand for big and tall people, and they use the T-shirts usually run about $25. Let's see. Let's go with the flow and enjoy. Yep, Lorraine worked full time, so bit limited, as need some sleep. Oh, Valerie, did Valerie pop? Yeah, there's Valerie. Hello, Val. Val, I'm going to be sending you an email. I need you to look at it because I want to make sure I got the right orange bag. I love the colors of the t-shirts you wear. I get them from King Size. They're not cheap, but they fit. I like the feel of them. That's what boils down. Uh, I'm comfortable. Are they any good? I was looking at those shirts. Matt, that's all I've been buying for the last several years, and they last forever. I've got t-shirts that I'm still wearing to work. They're about they're on their last leg. You can see through them a little bit. They got really thin. But I've had them for 10 years. I'm working around grease, I'm working around dirt, I'm working around all kinds of stuff. Plastic, shavings. So they get used. My t-shirts and my shorts get used. Shorts are expensive too, but I buy my shorts there as well. My sweats, you pay a little bit more, but I think you get the quality. Um, let's see, Julie. I love sailing. We have a ferry from near where I live to Amsterdam. I love going on that. I want to really take the ferry, so I might have to do some persuading to Kevin to take the ferry. That's a beautiful trip in itself. Just getting off work. Okay, Val. So yes, it would be. I think it would be well worth it to Kevin. I know he's an accountant, but and you got to remember, accountants are always looking at the pennies and the dollars. My thing is, he can relax. He won't be stressed out trying to, watch this lane and watch that lane, watch the cars in front of him, people trying to cut you off, and people about to miss their exit and they just slide over in front of you. He won't have none of that to worry about on the ferry. He can actually go to the bar and get a drink and we can walk around the ship. He can actually relax. Um, they are good quality. Ron buys them also. Yeah, I you can't beat. So for us bigger guys and taller guys, you can't beat their quality. Like I said, you're going to pay extra, but are you going to spend $15 on a shirt that's only going to last maybe a year? Or are you going to spend an extra $10 on a t shirt and have it last for 5 or 10? You know what I mean? Um, in shop at DXL, it's kind of the same thing. I'm not a fan of DXL. I bought I bought a pair of jeans. So I bought a pair of jeans. I bought a nice dress shirt. I bought a vest to go over the shirt and a tie. So jeans, a shirt, a vest, and a tie at DXL, and it cost me 300 and some dollars. Russ, how tall are you? I'm 5'7". Let's see. While he was in college, my son worked at a big and tall men's store. He learned a lot. It was in Atlanta, so there were a number of sports players. The ferry from Seattle to Victoria is beautiful. Well, we're going from Ludington, Michigan, over to Wisconsin. It's a 4 hour boat ride. Now, if we weren't taking the car, if we were leaving the car there, it's a 2 hour boat ride because you can get on the express boat. And I'm sure that probably versus the car, trying to keep things, from, you know. So it's like, but why be in a hurry? This is our vacation. It's probably the only vacation we'll have this year, which is fine. But that's why I want, while we have the extra time, that's why I want him to do some of the things that he wants to do while in Wisconsin. And I know he's going to want to go to the cheese shop. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. He looks about 5'7". Yep, I am 5'7". So you nailed it. Lorraine, do you know Russ besides the channel? I think you better leave Kevin home. He sounds a lot like my son. We go to the beach and everything has to be structured. Kevin's not that bad. He's more worried about the money than anything. Which, that's what an accountant does. They worry about money. I got a new one. And it works just as nice. Okay, let's see. Janet, hello, hello. It's where they filmed Free Willy. Let's see. Matt, I'll bet that's gorgeous. See, Sue, let's see. He likes you very much. You do sound like a wonderful person. Oh, Lorraine's a beautiful person, and so is Lisa. Taking the ferry makes you being able to relax instead of driving, plus the travel gets shorter. Exactly, Pia. I am with you 100%. I don't drive on these long trips. Kevin does. And when he gets tired of driving, we stop and get a hotel. Plain and simple. I sit there, I either knit or I crochet. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I couldn't fault Kevin. I loaned money to my mother once and charged her 3% an hour interest. Wow. 3% an hour? Holy. I bet you she paid it back as soon as she could. Janet, we're just talking about the Herrschners warehouse sale in June. If I can get it, if I can get the time off from work, me and Kevin's going. We're going to be there the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. We're going to be there 3 days. So anybody and anybody that wants to show up can. And we're even kicking around the idea of having t-shirts made for the meet and greet at Herrschners. Mhm. Hello, Sarah. Hello, hello. It's nice to see you in here. Uh, Hi, Mama. Mama's back. That'd be cool. It's beautiful. You just sit on top level and watch the scenery. Matt, on the ferry, that if we take the ferry over, the top deck has a full restaurant. A full restaurant. You can get whatever you want. I mean, I'm sure the menu's probably limited, but nonetheless, I mean, I'm sure you can get a cheeseburger and fries if you want. They said something about meatloaf and no. Come on, Mama. Come on. She's back. Come on, Mama. Day's girl. But anyhow, they said something about um, they even have meatloaf, and there's a spot on the ship where you can get like other things. I think that the top deck is more for like lunch, sit down actual lunches and dinners. Um, because from what I read on their site, they have other places on the ship that do like fried foods. Hello, Breezy. It's beautiful. You just okay. So okay. On the Seattle ferries, it's the deck below the open top. Very nice, Matt. Beautiful views. Well, good night. Need to be up at 7 watching my two granddaughters. Okay, Sue, you have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day tomorrow. Her tail's, I know. She my girl. I better sleep good. I hope you do. Think about Herrschners, the wonderful trip to Herrschners. Um, Hi, Mama. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's almost 2:30. I need to get some things done before I go to bed, and I got to go to bed around 4 because I have to be up at 11. So when Kevin gets home from work tomorrow, we can go do our shopping. Um, if it's the right time, you can even see whales. Wow, Matt, that'd be gorgeous. But anyhow, I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.